House is the butcher of the boys.
Well, yeah, he's the main character. That's how that works. And then
I mean, I wouldn't really say Butcher is the main character of the boys. It's probably
Huey?
Huey.
Okay, I would say then if Butcher is House, I would say Huey is Cameron.
Huey's, yeah, like a side character, not like a main character, but someone that interacts a lot with the main character. I don't know if there's a name for that.
Well, no, because, like, Cameron is always, thinking about... Well, actually, that's Wilson. Okay, Huey's Wilson. Talking about...
Well, no, I was thinking more like personality. Like, Butcher's personality is House.
Right. I mean, yeah.
100%.
I'm kind of curious. What is Billy...
IQ?
Butcher's... Not... personality type.
Oh.
Oh. No. He is not like House. He is not like House.
Then why do they seem... They seem to both just do the
they're
type,
different,
just
except
not give it.
So they're different on one. They're one letter different.
Okay, well, I mean that's why they're so similar.
Right. So House,
one letter.
House is an INTJ.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes him the rarest personality type. One of the rarest. And then House. Yeah, House is an INTJ. Billy is an ISTJ.
IS. So difference between INTJ and ISTJ. So what's the difference between N and S?
So S is sensory and N is intuitive.
Okay, well what do those two mean?
I'm working on it. I'm trying to pull up both at the same time. Okay. Interesting. Wait a minute. I'm actually wait. What was Wilson? I feel like was Wilson an ISTJ? They added so many of these to here. Okay, he's not. Okay. So the ISTJ is the logistician. And then House is the architect. He's an INTJ.
Okay, but like what do those personalities correlate with in terms of like how you would interact with them or whatnot? Or like what they do in social situations.
So the ISTJ is someone with the introverted, observant thinking and judging. Oh, sorry. S is observant. I thought it was sensitive.
What? I have no idea what you're saying right now.
Okay. So the logistician.
Sensory?
The ISTJ is the introverted, observant thinking, judging. I thought it was... Doesn't matter.
Well, sensory could be what it stands for.
Okay. These people tend to be reserved, yet willful with a rational outlook on life. They compose their actions carefully and carry them out with methodical purpose. Reserved? How is... Okay. I guess most people don't perfectly match a type. Like, I don't perfectly match an ENTJ. I kind of match between INTJ and ENTJ. I match kind of somewhere in between there. And sometimes I have other perks of other personalities. So not everybody, you don't fall perfectly into these things. So Billy isn't exactly reserved. But logisticians pride themselves on their integrity. People with this personality type mean what they say, and when they commit to doing something, they make sure they follow through. Yep, that sounds like Billy Butcher, all right. He's very common though. This personality type makes up a good portion of the overall population. While logisticians may be more particularly flashy or attention seeking, they do have more than their fair share to keep society on a sturdy, stable foundation. And their families and their communities, logisticians often earn respect for their reliability, their practicality, and the ability to stay grounded and logical, even in the most stressful situations. Yep, most of that matches Bill, gosh, of Butcher. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's look at House. The architect is a person with the introverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging personality traits. These thoughtful tacticians love perfecting the details of life, applying creativity and rationality to everything they do. Their inner world is often a private, complex one. It can be lonely at the top as one of the rarest personality types and one of the most capable. Architects know this all too well. Rational and quick-witted architects pride themselves on their ability to think for themselves, not to mention their uncanny knack for seeing right through phoniness and hypocrisy. But because their minds are never at rest, architects may struggle to find people who keep up with their nonstop analysis of everything around them.
That sounds like me.
You're not an INTJ. I know that for a fact.
No. That quality of N.
Oh, intuitive, not observant. Let me tickle.
Whatever the last one you just read. That sounds like me.
Well, we can find out here. Oh, this is not what I want to show. Do not show that. Well, alright, I guess I have to cut that out. You are an IFTJ, so you are an N.
So I am an N. Yeah, I was going to say that N that you're reading sounds like me.
You and Kyle have the same personality type.
What? Me and my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that I've noticed, something that I don't think he will admit, just because he wants to be different, but I have definitely noticed a lot of qualities in him that I see in myself.
You know
what's because of like the way that he talks about certain things and his opinions about certain things align with me.
You want to know something that's really crazy? Myself, Will, the last time he took this, I'm curious. I'd like to have Will retake this personality test because it's been.
How did he fail? Or has he changed? Oh, oh yeah. How has having a woman in his life changed him?
I will definitely like to have him. It's unlikely it would change. Mine didn't change at all in high school.
No, I'm betting having a woman in his life changed him. Changed his viewpoints and how he acts in certain situations.
I mean, this would literally change him down to his core, though. Your personality's hard to change.
Hey, women can change a man.
I mean, because like the thing, not your personality though, because your personality is more of a guideline for how you can act. You can still have free will and still move the chords around differently.
What? No, it depends how submissive, like easily changeable you are.
Yeah.
If he always gives in, just to please her. So I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, not if he still has my personality type, because him, myself, and my own brother, we all have the same personality type.
All 4 letters?
Yep. I don't know about the 5th one. We might be a little different on the 5th one. But we're all ENTJs. There's a 5th one, but that changes, that literally can change on the day.
Wait, what are you?
An ENTJ. The commander.
And what am I?
You are a... where did you go? There you are. You're an IFTJ. So let's go read about yours. We've done this once before on the podcast. But
ENTJIFTJ.
so I am an ENTJ. We'll read about mine. So the commander is someone with the extroverted, intuitive thinking, and judging personality traits. They are decisive people who love momentum and accomplishment. They gather information to construct their creative visions, but rarely hesitate for long before acting on them. Commanders are natural-born leaders. People with this personality type embody the gifts of charisma and confidence. They project authority in a way that draws crowds together behind a common goal. However, commanders are also characterized by an often ruthless level of rationality, using their drive, determination, and sharp minds to achieve whatever end they've set for themselves. Perhaps it's the best that they make up only 3% of the population, lest they overwhelm the more timid and sensitive personality types that make up much of the rest of the world. But we have commanders to thank for many of the businesses and institutions we take for granted today. Now, let's take a look at yours here, shall we? I'm racking up lots. I don't want the test. I just want to look and see. What did we say you were? An INFJ. Let's take a look here. INFJ. The mediator. The mediator is someone that possesses the the introverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting personality traits. These are rare personality types to be quiet, open-minded, and imaginative, and apply a caring and creative approach to everything they do. Although they may seem quiet or unassuming. Okay, whatever. Mediators have vibrant, passionate inner lives, creative and imaginative. They are happy. They happily lose themselves in daydreams, inventing all sorts of stories and conversations in their mind. These personality types are known for their sensitivity. Mediators can have profound emotional responses to music, art, nature, and people around them. Idealistic and empathetic. What?
That's me?
This is you.
Yeah, I was going to say, this sounds like me.
Idealistic and empathetic meteors long for deep, soulful relationships, and they feel called to help others. But because this personality type makes up such a small portion of the population, meteors may sometimes feel lonely or invisible, adrift in a world that doesn't seem to appreciate the traits that make them unique.
Fair enough.
I have some of those traits, i.e., I get lost in my own daydreams.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that was the part that caught my ear.
But I'm also just ruthlessly rational, so I don't fit. It's like, yeah, I get lost in my daydreams, but I am not sensitive. A little bit of a difference.